We actually got embarrassed our first 2 games.
There's a lot of people down on us. There's a lot of people that didn't think this team was going to be very good.
You know, at one point we were 2-2-2. I mean, who does that?
I don't think anyone gave us a chance. And sometimes I don't know if I gave us a chance, to be honest with you. We just kind of kept getting a little better every ball game. We got off to a slow start.
Out of the gates, and we were 0-2-1.
It was highly disappointing.
We had signed a transfer, felt like was going to be our quarterback. He got hurt.
So we went to a freshman quarterback, Ken Collins.
Ken Collins.
A new quarterback, it's a freshman youngster from Vernon, Texas, Ken Collins.
The skinny kid.
He was a true freshman.
I'll put it to you like this. The day where the picture guy comes in for team pictures, I didn't even get a picture made. My mom got mad at me, but it's like, I'm not going to play this year, so I'll get a picture of when I'm playing.
He was just an outstanding athlete, a better quarterback and football player than we anticipated.
Probably game 4, I played about half of that game. We ended up winning, and after that, Coach Isom said, hey, you know, I'm about to play this rookie, so everybody get behind him. The confidence that he had in his decision was very impressive to me. Because this was his second year as a head coach, and I'm putting my paycheck in a rookie's hand.
He ran the offense. He didn't make mistakes. And then we had the 2 great running backs in Aaron Bobo and Jose Knowlton. Then you have a guy like Tyree Davis that doesn't drop things. He punt returns. He does it all for the team.
So we had a great defense and we had a great running game. And you get in a groove and you start playing well and you start looking around going, all right, we got a real shot at this.
We felt fortunate to get into the playoffs.
We got into the playoffs as the number 8 seed. And we were playing the number 1 seed. They were number 1 team in the country.
Didn't have much trouble with either of our opponents in the quarterfinals and semifinals, but we didn't know what to expect out of Central State other than they've just traditionally been very good. We were definitely the underdogs. Central State, Ohio had 100 players on their team, all on scholarship, and we had 35 scholarships. They had played for the national championship 2 years previous, and they had won the 2 previous games. Then it started snowing during the first half.
It's a full-on blizzard type situation. We actually ran a play where, you know, I faked it to Jose. I kind of stuck it on my hip, but we had white jerseys, and I can't help but think that helped a little bit. And I snuck in the corner of the end zone.
Playing in snow as far south as we are is not very common. It did melt off, but that was an interesting situation for our players. We were ahead at halftime. We just tried to encourage them to not get down if something bad happened, and the closest they got it was the tie score on just previous to our last drive.
It was 16-16. We were thinking like, is this going to happen again?
In the 80s, we ended up going to the national championship game twice. We tied both ball games.
We did not want to tie this game. We wanted to be outright national champions.
With everything that we had been through, you're looking around going, let's get this thing done. Everybody was calm, everybody was confident, and we just did our thing. You know, you throw a pass to Tyree here, you rattle off a big run by Jose, you sneak it for a 4th and 1, and you look up and man, you're in the red zone, and then Steve Strange is running out there.
Steve had plenty of confidence. I felt comfortable whether he had a hurt leg or not.
In the first half, tore my quad on my kicking foot. It was throbbing. It was a shooting pain. It was miserable. It was cold.
The game riding on this.
The winds were blowing 25 to 30 miles an hour.
The score is tied at 16 all.
My leg hurt.
Here we go. It'll be, with the ball squarely in front of the goalpost, a 22-yard field goal attempt. Steve Strange, the Conway senior, at long centering. He does. The kick is up. It's up. It's up. It's good.
That was my last kick. That was my last kick.
The Bears win it. The Bears have won the title. Improbably so.
Oh, I was ecstatic, no question about it.
That was exhilarating. It was awesome.
Football just brings people together. That team all year long was together.
The reunion, it's about the only time I get to see them is if we have a reunion.
You gotta look close, and because I'm gray and they're gray and some of them don't have hair and we all look different, but it's really cool. When you go through something like that, just like anything in life that stirs your heart, you remember the people that stuck with you. We'll always have a relationship, and we may not talk every week, but when you see them, the first thing you want to do is hug them.
Everybody look, say, national champs. National champs. Boom.
30 years.